Welcome to the Dyson's Effect.
A show about everyday situations, issues, and topics we talk about and give our opinions.
We may even listen to yours.
We are your hosts, Johnny,
And Theresa.
also known as Mr. and Mrs. Dyson.
Hey. We are back. This is Johnny,
And this is Theresa.
and this is another episode of the.
Dyson's Effect.
Get some in your eye. Blow it out your eye. Is that flirting if somebody try to blow something out my eye?
What do you mean, somebody?
Like if a girl see me, like, man, I got something in my eye. Like I just had an eyelash in my eye. Like, man. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it, I get it. And she trying to blow in my eye.
No, it's okay. You just better keep rubbing till you get out.
That's flirting then, ain't it?
I don't know, but they can find somebody else out to blow with.
So, this is similar to our last topic. This is interesting because I think this has happened before with someone that I know. I think one of my homeboys was telling me something like this had went on. Could you explain the topic for the people that, because this was.
So you're out on a date with someone and you see your girl or man, your best friend, girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever, whichever one it is, come in and they're on a date with someone else. The question is, do you tell that best friend or that friend that their significant other is on a date with someone else? So I don't know. That's kind of it's kind of a touchy situation. It's like, is this normal for, there's just questions. Yes, you want to tell your friend, but at this, I guess you can, I don't know. It's just a lot of, it's a lot of.
See, the thing is, this is not a black and white situation. It's like, yes, you would tell them, no, you wouldn't tell them. It's a lot of parameters that go into this. So, I'll say this. It depends on the friend.
Yeah, how close of a friend you are. Is this normal for them? Is that friend going to blame you or tell you lying? Or once they get that information, they say they got it from you and they stay with that person can make them stop being your friend.
So let's go back then a little bit. Let's step back. What age are we then? We've been together since we was in high school, right? So
Yeah, I think it could just be any age.
no, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because we are different. We evolve. We're not the same people that we was in high school. And what if these people are in their 20s? Let's not go far back as high school. Some people may not be as privy to that. So let's just say this is a couple that's in their 20s, and this is going on. What type of experience you have with them, giving them this information? Like in the past, what did they do? In the past, how have this worked out in their relationship? Did she catch this person before? Did he catch this person before? It's different in your 20s as opposed to just going on in your 30s or in your 40s, because you are a different person each time. Then the relationships are different. Then what these people are. It's just different too. Like, I mean, also what I've seen. One of my friends. It's now it was at the time it wasn't his child's mother, but it was his child's mother at the time. She around saying I was going with a girl at Walmart at the time. For one, I didn't really know her, and she was like, he kissed this girl. He kissed this girl at Walmart, and everybody know he go with this girl at Walmart. He been going with this girl at Walmart for a while, and he dropped her off at work. And I didn't pay it no mind because it wasn't a big deal. But lo and behold, they was seeing me kiss my sister. I used to take my sister to work all the time, and he was like, yeah, you go with this girl, this and that, and she still tried to cover it. She still tried to cover it up. It's like, yeah, you knew you was a dog anyway. Like, but you was wrong. You don't want to admit you wrong. And I say all that to say, what if it's not a date?
Right. What if it's a sister or auntie
So,
or
you might
cousin?
might not know them.
Yeah, you may not know them. Like, it just depends on the friendship. How long we have been friends. What is that friendship like? Is this someone that trusts something? I'm going to tell them and keep it confidential, because ultimately you want to give this information to that friend, but you don't want that friend to expose you, because now that person going to be looking at you sideways. They not going to like you. You know what I'm saying? And that could put a wedge into y'all friendship, especially if they decide to stay with this person. Or, like you said, what if it ended up being a sister, or you send it and they like, girl, that's his sister, or, something like that. So I think it depends on what level of a friendship you have with that person. Like, is this somebody you talk to every day or every other day? Right. Is this someone you go on trips with, you spend a night with? Like, there's different level of friends. So it just depends. Like, if you just high and by friend, or we may hang out every 3 months, then you just probably should mind your business, because you don't know what's going on, because you probably haven't spoke to that person in 3 months. Right. The last you knew, yes, they were together, but at the same time, you haven't spoke to them in 3 months. And is it worth you sharing this information? Is it worth you possibly losing a friend?
That's the big one.
Because most of the time when you share this information, they don't do too much, nothing with it, but stay with the person, and then what? So is it worth it?
So let me. I told this story. I think I've told this story before, and if I haven't, I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be quick. One of my friends was going with a girl. Now this was way before Janice was born. This way before we was messing around. We was living on Pipestone at the time. So he was going with this girl, spending nights over there, so on and so forth, just kicking it. But he wanted me to go over there with him, because it was far. So he wanted me to walk over there with him, but I didn't want to go because I didn't want to talk to her sister and nothing like that. Also, I ain't had no way back. Like, in the small city where we're from, we gotta walk it. Like, a lot of times we couldn't catch a ride. So every now and then I'll go over there with him and walk with him. Cool. We end up being over there way far too long, hours, and I'll be like, well, I'm gone. So as time went on, he started being over there a lot more and more. He also, I used to have to call him over there. So I used to have to call him over there, and while I'm calling him over there, over this girl's house, she would like play games, like she was trying to holler at me. I ain't take it serious or nothing like that. But she tried to tell him that I was trying to holler at her or trying to date her in this day and age time. I was trying to talk to her, which I wasn't. And I had to explain, like, well, if you don't believe me, it's cool. But it rubbed in the wrong way. And then I said, well, you also ask her sister, because she was there. Like, that was her playing around like that. I don't play like that. Lo and behold, time went on. don't say nothing to him. I don't say nothing to her. She seen me. I seen her. I went on right about my business. I ain't seen nothing. And that always was like in the back of my mind, like, should I say something? Now, they ain't together now. That was over 20-something years ago. Probably close to 30 years ago now. But I never said anything. No problem. But because of that first issue made me look bad, I didn't say nothing. Like, I had proof that it wasn't me. But he kept talking to the girl, which he has a right to. Whatever the reason was. Has a baby by it. He didn't have a baby at the time. I think he got 2 kids by her, 2 sons. So, because of the first issue, I didn't want to step on those go through those waters, step in those waters with them during that process. Like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, I'm not finna get into that. It's sometimes it be too much.
Well, if it's a best friend of mine, yes, I'm telling, because I don't have too many people I view as a best friend.
Interesting.
So if it's someone that I am calling a best friend, yes, I'm FaceTiming her so she can see it in action. And if she doesn't answer, then I will videotape it and send it. And I'm going to tell them where we're at and everything. Now, if it comes out to be that I'm not going to go confront the person, the guy, because first of all, I'm going to try not to be seen just in case, I don't want to be seen.
So
but
if this your best friend, you're going to do all this?
Yeah.
Why though? Why would you do that?
Why would I?
I don't understand. Help me understand that part. I don't understand.
Because if you are called, if I know that for a fact they are in a committed relationship, and I could have just seen them together the day before, then why would I not do that? Yeah.
And you said this is for your best friend, right?
Yeah, because I don't have too many of them. So if it's someone that I am calling a friend, a best friend, then yeah, I'm telling. And like I said, whatever they do with that information is on them. But I know that I said it, because if someone goes and just say an associate bumps into them and see the same thing, and they sent a text and she finds out I was there at the same place, same time, it's gonna be like, okay, you my best friend, why you didn't say nothing? Why am I hearing from somebody that I barely even talked to telling me my man is with somebody else?
Help me understand why women go through all this stuff. FaceTime and doing videos and all that stuff. I'm seriously, I'm not being funny.
Because some people wants to see evidence. Like, I can tell you, but if you don't see it in the flesh with your own eyes happening, then in their mind they can just act like it never happened. Or he can be like, well, what proof do you got? No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So you're saying one of your friends will want video, FaceTime, some type of evidence to prove it?
I think so. I mean, it just looks better. And I could be shamed, but she could come back and be like, girl, that's his sister, Then, okay.
You was wrong.
Right. But that's why I wouldn't go confront him either. And I wouldn't want him to see me.
And you willing to bite the bullet on that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't think that's a little extreme?
No.
You think that's just regular day at the office?
If it's somebody that's my friend, yeah. Now, if it's somebody that I, barely talk to, and I see their guy out with somebody, then that's not my business, because that's not really someone I communicate with, and I don't know what they have going on right now. But for somebody that I know for sure, then yes. And I expect them to do the same for me.
So you expect them to do FaceTime?
To call me, yeah.
Call you, video, all that?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems like a bit much. That's a bit much. That's on the street of extra. That's on the street of extra.
Yeah. Well, I'll be extra here because obviously this is somebody that I call my friend, so I'm just fulfilling a friend duty.
And you think that's the duty?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a bit much. I get a little bit.
Like I said, whatever if she decides to stay with him, that's on that. But I just know,
If we out in public and you see something like that, I'm going to the car. I'm not with you that day.
Well,
I ain't with you that day. I ain't got nothing to do.
so I'm supposed to just keep going like I ain't see it?
It don't have to be a black and white situation. It's sometimes it can be a middle. Like you don't have to be abrasive with it. Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot. Like because it seems like a lot to me. It seems like a lot. Now, for me, if one of my homeboys, my road dogs, Ace, Boom, Coon, if one of them, if I see one of they women out, one of they significant others out, dang, that's hard. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna say nothing. Because, I'll tell you why. I don't know who that person is. Like, I don't know who they know. Now, if they out on a date and it look bad, okay, like I might say, like, he's feeling on her or something, like it look like it's something going on, that's different. Like, he kissing on her and they kissing in public, they holding hands, like, affection. And my boy don't know that, like, okay. See, in my opinion, from my experiences, don't nobody like being made a fool of. So, if you out on a date, cool, you can be out on a date, I'll ignore it. Because it might not be a date. I don't know what y'all got going on. But if you out on a date and there's some touchy feeling going on, kissing, it's like some blatantly flirting going on. Like, yeah, I might have to say something about that because, like, where we at and he feeling on your booty, like, it's about conduct at this time. Like, y'all could mess around, but he doing this in public. Or if he kissing on you, like, yeah, I might have to say something. Or it depends. In the middle, I'll play it in the middle. I'll just let you know I see you. I'll let you know I see you. And I would probably see how that would ride out. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's hard, man. That's hard. That's hard for me.
I'm telling.
You dirty. Regardless of the consequences, regardless of everything that's going on, you putting on the snitch gloves.
Yeah, I mean, because if it turns out to be somebody that she knows and it's not a date, then okay, fine. False alarm.
So you're going to go all through that through a false alarm.
False alarm. I mean, it's not a lot. I'm just pulling out my phone.
Video.
And using it.
And Facebook. Facebooking. I mean, FaceTiming.
If need be, yes. Do you know this person?
Too much. So, if you're gonna go that route, was this an article or something you said?
It was a discussion on social media. So some of the comments, somebody said, "Mind my business," because he's probably out doing him as well.
Interesting.
Hell yes. We texting, calling, FaceTiming. Shit, she Gina find out today or something. I don't know what that is. Take a screenshot and send it to her. What she does with the info is up to her. Somebody put, I've been in this situation and I'm like, if I know my friend well enough, yes, I'm sending all the evidence, but it's up to her to take him in that evidence to do whatever they want. It's already happened. I told everything. They even saw me and they stayed together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much weight do it hold if I say it and they gonna stay together.
Right.
And I'm really gonna stay out y'all business now. Like, I don't care what's going on. And to make it go even further, like, you know, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Like, I don't want to know nothing about bad or good what's going on. I would stay completely out. And that's what I've seen, like, too. Like, I've seen people stay most of the time. From what I've seen, they stay together after that.
Somebody said taking a pic, calling her, giving her the address to where I'm at, and we walking up to him together.
What?
My best friend, her actual man. Oh, I'm saying something to him right then and there, and telling her.
I don't know about that. And I like how, see, this is the thing that's interesting. You see how it's probably majority all women, right, on this comment, because women gonna go to the extreme. Women they gonna hop a fence. They gonna weave through traffic. They gonna do all this. I remember when Darlene Ortiz, that used to be married to Ice-T, was telling a story about how she caught Ice-T cheating or something like that, and it had to do with one of her friends, like, followed him to make sure it was him, and like for a while, and followed him enough till Darlene Ortiz's car came to see if he was cheating or not. Like, that's a bit much.
Somebody said, if my best friend girl walk in with another dude, I gotta call him on the spot. First to see if he know what's up. Maybe they just broke up and she back to the streets. Or maybe it's her brother or cousin. If that's not the case, I'm definitely letting him know what I see. He can handle however he see fit. Somebody said, walk up to him, take a picture, and send it to the bro. Continue eating my meal because they probably know I'm doing the same thing.
No.
I would be so messy, record and send.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, who is most likely, you think, to say something to their spouse or significant, to their friend about their significant? Do you think women, on a scale of 1 to 10, to say something first, or
what do you mean? Say something to
yeah, who you think would say something to their friend first? A female versus a male?
a female.
A female.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easy way. Because extra, read all about it. It's gonna be advertised. It might be on social media. Nowadays, how they be putting people on blast. It just be too much.
Yeah.
Now let's throw a monkey wrench in this situation. Being that we are in the trisexual city, what if you seen your best friend, significant other, out on a date with the same sex?
I'm really telling.
You really telling?
Yeah. That's double telling.
Double?
Yeah. Especially if it looks like a date. Now, if two guys are just out, then you don't know what it is.
You don't
but
know, but what
if it looks like,
what if it looked like
yeah,
it?
he's on a date, then yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Picture, calling.
It doesn't change the parameters.
That makes it even more urgent because now you're dealing with somebody that's down low. Now if you come back and be like, he down low and he, whatever, then that's fine. But
You think?
But if you think you with somebody that's, like women only and he happens to be down low, then yeah, that needs to be told.
Do you have, I know the answer to this, but for people that don't know, do you have any male friends, like good friends, close to being, not best friends, because y'all know male best friend, but male good friends? Because if you had a male best friend, I'm turning the tables a little bit. So if you had a male best friend and you seen his girlfriend out with another girl, like, would you do the same with that? But you don't have no male best friends.
It just depends.
Okay,
Does it look like it's a date? Is they kissing and touching each other? Because women go out to eat together all the time. So
yeah, they do. What if it was one of your brothers? That's probably a little bit more better. One of your brothers, you see they significant out on a date and it looks like a date. You tell me?
Yeah.
Big time snitches.
It's my brother.
What does it look for?
Why not?
I don't know, man. I always see the bad of it, and how sometimes it really don't matter. Like,
Right. I mean, it don't matter if it don't matter. I did what I was supposed to do. So
Who told you were supposed to do that though?
me, my loyalty,
What you mean? Your loyalty?
my mind.
Never mind.
If I'm
Right.
loyal to that person, then yes, I need to look out for their well-being. And if they decide to stay with somebody that cheats, that's on them. But I know that I told,
And it's predicated.
and now they know that they cheat. So
And it's predicated on the best friend though. And I just threw in the monkey wrench for a brother. So for somebody that's not a best friend, you wouldn't go. You wouldn't do that route.
no, it depends on no.
Because you got some good male friends that you work with, right? So you wouldn't tell.
No, for them, no, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I probably don't even know who they're dating or who they with anyway.
What
so.
if you end up seeing it? You know, because we did go to the company party at one time. And let's just say they.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. I think in most cases, I don't think I would say that. In most cases, I wouldn't say that because I don't. It never works out, and from my experience, it never works out. And I don't know what's going on. If it looks like a date, I don't know. If it looks like a date, a lot of flirting going on, and if it's too much, if it's just gonna be too much, like she just loud, giggling, and all this stuff, like yeah, you gotta chill out with all that. Like chill, you gotta chill, you know. If it's subtle,
So if you see Lydia on a date with somebody, you ain't gonna tell Squeak.
no, I ain't gonna say that.
It's fucked up.
I ain't gonna say that because I don't know if it's a date.
Why you don't? If it looks like a date.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a business deal because she got businesses going on. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe she doing a business transaction, you know, all that. Like, I don't know.
Well, you should call them to try to find out.
Is that my business? Is that my job, though?
As a friend, yeah.
So it's my job to investigate?
Hey, I see Lydia at this place I'm at. Where you at? You know.
So it's my job to investigate.
That's not investigating. It's
That's
just looking out for a
That's
friend.
investigate. It's my job to investigate.
That's not investigating.
That's my job. So what is that then? Explain what
Looking out for a friend.
And then watch when they
Because
hit it.
what if they don't know and they be like, dang, Johnny, I appreciate you looking out for me.
But then what if they be like, damn, you got me all looking all crazy and Johnny done seen you and all that stuff? Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I'll say that. If now see when they hear this, he might chew me out for this. So I'm gonna say I don't know. For my brother, that's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what would I do. I don't know. That's hard. I don't know what I do. Or I wouldn't even, I don't know. Because sometimes, you know, like, if the situation get hot, you know, I'll be like, I'll leave then. Like, I don't know. It's too heavy. It's different when it's dudes, though. Like, for females, yeah, you know, that's what y'all do. Y'all keep up commotions and argue and throw drinks in each other's face. Like, I've seen females argue with their best friends, boyfriend or husband, because they seen them out somewhere. I've seen that, you know, and I read about it and I heard about it. Like, that's what females do. They do that type of stuff. Oh, you dirty, this and that. And they go off on it. This is common territory for y'all. For me, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, man. Especially my homeboy, like, I don't know, man. Because it puts us in a different situation because I ain't never been in those situations. Because, you know, it's different when we young. Like, oh, he'd probably be like, oh, all right, this how I'm a player now. Like, okay, this is what it is. But if we older now, we married, it changes the parameters. It changes the rules a little bit. It changes the consequences. And it's, we older, we married. So even if they stay together and they married, like, will I not be coming around no more? See what I'm saying? Is that gonna change now? Would this make their relationship better? Cause they done went through some stuff. Like, I was reading an article the other day, and the lady was saying that both of them was cheating on each other, and both of them knew. So it went on for like a few years till one of them got caught with one of their friends. But they kind of, well, I'll say this, they didn't know each other was cheating, but both of them had a good idea. Good evidence, good idea, but they never seen anything till one of them got caught. And I want to say it was the husband that got caught. But long story short, I think somebody seen him out with this person, and I don't think it was flirtatious or a lot going on, but he was just out with somebody, and they brought it to her attention, and they actually fought, drawn out, everything you could think of. They went through it. They was on the brink of divorce. Houses, businesses, and all that stuff getting ready to be taken away and split up and all that. And until they started like having long talks, and started working everything out. And basically they was hiding a lot of emotion and extra baggage from, previous situations. And they ended up working it out, and they claimed that it made their relationship better. So, what if this situation could make their relationship better? Because I'm an optimistic type of person. So what if this could make their relationship better? I mean,
I guess.
I don't know if I'm saying something.
Yeah, I'm telling.
I don't know if I'm saying something.
Excuse me, I'm telling everything.
Everything. What he got on, what store they go to, if they went out to eat, what he ordered, all that. You doing all that. I don't know about that, Theresa. I don't know if that's a good look for us.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not being funny. I
Now,
don't
if
know.
this is a friend that, like I said, this happens often, and you've told and you've seen nothing happen, then some incidents, yeah, you're going to mind your business and keep moving on. But if you know for a fact that they should be in this faithful relationship and she don't cheat and supposedly he don't cheat, then yeah.
You tell me.
But if there's something that happens and, you done passed it on and she didn't do anything and he don't like you because of it, then yeah, I would mind my business.
And this is what they do. Like,
Right. She cheat, he cheat.
oh, that's the, yeah, stay out of that. But believe it or not, sometimes, that's kind of self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, this is what she does, or this is what he does, and she goes right back to him, or whatever. But if it's not, that's what make it harder though, because like if he never caught her cheating before, and this is the time, so the time that he catch her cheating is based on me, and then man, he catch her cheating, and it's based on me. I seen her out. I know what she got on. All this. I got all this evidence. I got all this that to prove to him. I just think it's hard. I think it's then it puts me in their business a little bit. And for people that don't know, a lot of us are very intertwined with our friends with what they got going on. So as far as their relationships. So it's probably been a while. Can you remember the last time you seen something to that effect happen of this?
I've never seen it. As far as with a friend,
Or when last time you've heard of something like this? So you never heard of one of your friends seeing one of their other friends' significant other out?
mm,
Now, I've never experienced it, but I have heard of it. I've heard of it a lot, especially in Benton Harbor. Especially in Benton, because women do the most. They do the most with the, climbing fences, jumping over gates, shimmying under a car and all that stuff, man. Women do the most with that stuff, man. They do the most. And even from when my uncles tell me, how certain stuff that they went through, like women, yeah, man, you know how y'all women do, man. You know how y'all women do. Y'all go through everything. I just don't know how feasible is this. Like when you get this information, does it like? Cause I know a family member that caught their girl cheating. Now this is to the extreme. If anybody listen, I know a family member that caught their girl cheating with another dude in the house. Now that's some next level cheating. Now, matter of fact, I know 1, 2, 3. I know 3 family members that done caught their girl cheating. Now, with that being said, not that it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying what happened. They fought or they beat that girl down because they just felt so demeaned, so disrespected, like, and they said they ain't never fought before. One of them said he ain't never put his hands on her, nothing like that. And so could you imagine that the time I see her cheating, this is the time he beat her? Like man, like, and what if
so
this
you
the first
saying
time?
if you see her cheating, you tell he beat her?
Yeah, because I mean that's predicated upon me. That's on my conscience. Yeah. And she, that's because I've seen dudes that a woman can and usually throws a man off their square at all times. At all times, like bring the most out of them. Like she can bring them to the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Like she can get this man to doing stuff he never seen himself doing. Like, so, especially embarrassing himself. So like when a man get disrespected, they just snap. Like man, like it's when them emotions take over and they're aggressive, abrasive. That's why it was a guy. It was one of my uncle's friends. He was saying that he was arguing with his girl. I think he was living in Connecticut or something at the time. He was arguing with his girl, and it's probably like the 50. I never forget him saying. He said it's about the 50th argument they had. He said they've been together over 10 years. It's about the 50th argument they had. But he said for the last 3 years they just been arguing every other day, like every other day. So he said that he didn't know it. He hauled off and smacked her, and he's like, "Oh, it's time for me to go then, cause look what I've been came to." So he never hit a girl. Never hit a woman in his life. And he's around my uncle's age, so he's around at that time. In his 40s. He was 40-something years old. He never hit a woman. So change the situation. He catch her cheating. Oh, he might haul off and punch her. That's based on me because I seen it.
Well, no, it's not based on you. That's his action. So
no, that's based on me because
that's something he wanted to do or something he decided to do.
I can't say he wanted to punch her.
Well, he did it.
But something like that rings on me though. Like, I mean, I'm so a lot of my friends are gonna listen to this. We gotta talk it out first. Let's talk it out first. So, cause I don't know if I would want somebody to tell me though. Like, I don't know if I would want. I think I would know, but you know, even if I wouldn't know, I don't know if I want somebody to tell me because I don't know. If I see you out there with them little funny looking dudes, and be smiling in your face and be trying to holler at you, I might be cool with not knowing for a while, because I'll eventually find out. I'll eventually know. Even if it's a one date thing, you went on a date one time and you're like, all right, you straightened up. I'll eventually find out.
Well, how would you find out?
You think your conscience could keep it from me? Dirty.
To the grave.
Dirty.
Why would I tell you if I didn't get caught?
About being honest.
Nah, I'm good.
Dirty little rascal. You got a muddy one right here. Muddy. You so dirty, you muddy. You muddy in it.
To the grave it goes.
So it's certain stuff you go to the grave with now.
Maybe.
No, ain't no maybe. You just said it. So it's certain stuff you go to the grave with, huh?
Maybe.
No. It's certain stuff you going to the grave with.
Maybe.
See, I tell you everything.
No, you don't.
What I don't tell you.
I don't know.
So how can you say I don't tell you then?
You don't tell me everything.
I tell you everything that involves me. I don't hold no punches. So if we got into it, and I said, all right, I did something, I went on a date, I'm gonna tell you, like, look.
If we into it, yes, that's different. Yeah. I thought you were saying like behind your back. Yes, if we were on bad terms and I just so happened to go on a date and nothing came out of the date, yes, I will share that information.
If we wasn't on bad terms, I'll tell you.
Because
it's wrong. It's wrong. You gonna hold some wrong in?
To the day I die. Very.
And that day might come soon. You keep holding too much. Part 3, Part 4, Part 3, and Part 4 of my killing spree. It's gonna be with you. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like me telling, way too heavy on my conscience. That's all. I don't know. It all depends on what's going on. How I see him, where I see him at. You know, if I see him at a 5-star restaurant, you know, if I see him out the mall, it's different in how it looks. Cause like I said, don't nobody want to be made a fool out of. So if it looking like they together in public, okay, that look bad. But if it just look like they casually out, it might not look as bad. Is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It may not look as bad, and I might not. Okay, hey, let me just, take a So I mean, I don't know. It's just, it all depends.
You have my answer and what I'm gonna do, and I'm sticking by it.
So you think one of your friends is gonna tell?
I would hope, if they a friend.
Girl, you something else. You something else. With your take it to the grave tell. So there's some stuff now you've been taken to the grave. So we gonna have to have a talk when we get off of this.
No, we not.
We got to have a talk. Some stuff you've been taken to the grave, so we gonna have to talk.
No.
So on the next episode, Theresa might not be around. Theresa gonna be around. She took some stuff to the grave. She gonna be at the grave, goddamn, messing around with me. So, yeah, take it to the grave, my ass, huh? Yeah. Theresa ain't gonna be on the next episode. Yeah, we're gonna be a couple rib shops. I'm gonna hit them ribs later on tonight, messing with me. She gonna be done thought I done caught her with another dude. Yeah, talking about she done took it to the grave. Yeah, take it to the grave, man. Yeah. Yeah, don't laugh now. Don't laugh now. I'm gonna hold you hostage. Hold you hostage tomorrow. Take it to the grave. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. What you see? You been taking some stuff to the grave?
Come on.
Yeah. Taking it to the grave. So there's some dudes that been hollering at her and she been keeping it like, oh, I ain't gonna tell my husband about this. Like certain stuff. So, yeah. Take it to the grave, huh? I got something for you. I got something for you, shot. Take it to the grave.
Come on.
Nah,
You
Take it to the grave.
stop playing. Stop playing.
I don't play. That's why I dropped out of the elementary school, because I don't do recess. I don't play. Don't be sitting on there, you laughing so hard you crying. I don't care. Is that funny?
Come on.
Is that funny? Huh? So what you hold and got you laughing so hard you crying? You tickled.
I'm laughing at you.
Nah, cause
Crazy.
Cause we finna put this out
No,
now.
we
You know
not.
what? One of your friends listen to this too, and I'm finna ask her what is some stuff she been taking to. Cause you ain't gonna
She not gonna tell you nothing.
No, you gonna go to the grave now. I'm gonna give you something to take to the grave. Next episode, Theresa will be missing. I'm telling you now, she gonna be on. She ain't gonna be on no milk. She gonna be on the vegan juice. Missing. Yeah, I got something for you. Yeah, take it to the grave. All right. But they gonna. Nah, don't get in contact with her on no social media. She ain't gonna have no social media, nothing. Ain't nobody else gonna get in contact with her. So no, don't contact her on social media. She gonna be and if anybody contact her on social media, it's gonna be a problem because she gonna be missing. She ain't gonna be on social media for a while. Now, if you want to get in contact with me, I'm at Your Benevolent Coach on Instagram and Facebook, and on Twitter is Benevolent Coach. Now, you want in contact with me about my podcast on the DYSON'S Effect on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. And you can email me.
Stop playing.
You can email me about the DYSON'S Effect at thedysonseffect@hotmail.com. So I'm gonna end this show because she ain't gonna be here next episode, and I'm just gonna end it right now because I can't believe you said some stuff you take to the grave.
Come on.
Oh, you dirty. Oh man, this ain't gonna work. This. Where my gat at? Where my gun? I'm gonna have to do something to you. I'm gonna shank you in your ribs. This, huh? The look on your face said, "Oh, this some stuff you hold to the grave."
Come on. In this.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna end your life in a minute. Yes.
As always, this is John.
And this is Theresa.
Contact us on all social media, and this has been another episode of the
DYSON'S Effect.
Peace, Love, Blessings.